I started that string. I'm gonna beat this nigga 40 to 10. He might not even get on the board.
Pearl, don't you make me eat it. I'm gonna have to make you eat your words from here forward, man. You know that's why I practice so hard. I know what you gonna do, just like you know what I used to do.
You don't know what I'm gonna do. I ain't even run the ball on you last game. I took it easy.
Cause you was behind, you was worried.
Motherfucker, I was winning. What are you talking about?
That's just him. We know it ain't personal. I
was winning. I was winning. I'm finna tell you now. Gurley finna have 125.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the city of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The city of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged.
We had a desync come up.
He using his little playbook and shit.
No, I was changing controllers and looked up and I said, "Damn, what the fuck is that?"
Here, let me send it. The broadcast still up though.
Yeah. All right, here we go. You send it to me again yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
Man, you know we sticking and moving. God.
That nigga named Reggie. That nigga Reggie too. His name Reggie too.
Yep, you got the name on both of them.
You know this nigga that beat me, Q. Yeah, man. But he don't know.
I wish you would have been here to see it.
He don't know for the. He don't know finna slap the shit out his ass.
Yeah.
I lost to Reggie. I ain't lose to Chris. I lost to Reggie.
I put that thing on him, man.
That nigga won by 3 points. I'm finna put up 40 on this nigga.
Thank you, Cuban.
I'm finna put up 40 on this. I'm finna put up 40 on this nigga.
The W. Thank you, Cuban. You said just what I said.
I'm finna retire this nigga back to baseball. I'm finna send that nigga back home.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the city of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The city of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, nigga, what's up?
Yeah, and played you.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And
I had a whole new program going till I played Chris.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm gonna take it out on my brother.
You ain't finna win this game. I told you, Gurley 125, 2 touches, and Jared Goff 240.
Like 20.
This nigga go with, man, what is you glitching the game for? What the fuck is this shit?
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
That's touchdown, Todd Gurley.
He finds an opening past the 40.
Todd Gurley already. He think it's a game. I'm finna bomb this nigga. That's touchdown.
No, my first guy should have made the tackle.
No, he should have made the tackle.
I believe that.
75 yards.
Don't lose all over that.
Hey, don't think that defense he was running last game gonna work.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate line.
So, Q, what's been up, Q Bond?
Starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he's been all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Look good. Already. That's a good thing, but we don't need to be missing.
So with the miss PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back
man.
out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Yep. Yep. Same thing every day out there in there. Break out that big book and that's gotta make you feel good.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Roethlisberger will throw. Complete to Washington. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders.
In California, what they got some new law or something?
Better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
First carry for James Conner, and he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off.
That's good.
Pretty decent
they had
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Roethlisberger, and he connects with Vance McDonald. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more
of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. Come on, man.
If you can sting them there, that open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Black 20. Check, block 54, block 54.
Let's go.
Oh, man.
Nigga, just because you flip the play don't mean that shit gonna work again.
It works for me is what it does.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger.
Give me that, nigga.
Into heavy traffic,
man,
and it's
I was so throw that hard, man.
Picked off at the 14. A very good return as he'll take it all the way to the 40-yard line.
That wasn't no bad.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Yeah,
the LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Defense you didn't learn from our chills or whatever. Come on.
Hold on.
He running that our chills defense.
No, I should. The defense, I couldn't get in a defensive groove too, but see, I'm getting a groove in here.
I just scored on the first play of the game.
How many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big
I told you that was a missed tackle. He was right there.
And sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again.
He won't miss no more.
Instead, it works opposite.
No, he won't.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Get off the field. Check 31, check 31. Watch that. Hey, kill.
From the gun, here's Goff.
That's a touchdown.
He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, after the success they had on the second play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate it with that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go a little tic-tac-toe, 3 plays and in the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle to block as the defense just did there?
Sure. Airing it out. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
That blitz shit ain't gonna work.
Taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I got you, bro.
You'd have had a better chance. You'd have had a better chance playing with with 49ers.
I like these boys here too. It worked.
This nigga playing with the Steelers.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
But see, I forgot to change the quarterback.
He gets him a little bit closer.
I'm going to steal in this.
No, you not. To the 4.
Come on, Pearl.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there.
Watch out, watch out.
Another try on 2nd down with Gurley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Is that correct?
Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of
I'm
this
gonna play
opening
it.
quarter.
I'm gonna play that number 656. No, I play here, but I ain't going to play now. I get
the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
That ain't no problem. Here I come. You just get ready.
For the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Oh, no. They just play in the store. Y'all don't have the lottery out in the house where you at, do you? Okay.
Another bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, we got the same setup you got. All right, let's do what we do here. Let's get a Pearl.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because
you got the white boy Rudolph
and finish off the drive.
You got Rudolph on that?
It does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
No, he's starting him over Big Ben.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Rudolph. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for 14 yards.
Let's go. Let's beat the Pearl. Let's beat the Pearl again. Let's do it.
That's the only motherfucker that's going to catch a ball.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. Got an open
what about
man
him?
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go. Let's methodically go down this on Pearl. You gotta play Pearl because he uses his mouth. You gotta use the clock on him.
I'm gonna run you over. I'm gonna run you over.
Come on, man.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Oh, my God.
Rudolph. Yeah, that's complete to his running back counter. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
I can never get my
14 yards in the Steeler
first.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Rudolph throwing again. And his throw here is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Back to the air, Rudolph on 2nd down.
Give me that.
he dropped it.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
First down, let's get it.
We're going to get this first down. Everything's going to be an interception.
Again, it's Rudolph.
Told you.
And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
That was a Hail Mary there.
He's just throwing it to anybody.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 goal right there.
Anybody didn't catch it.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Man, what is wrong with this nigga? You only down 13?
Hey. Let's see here. And this is the second quarter. Oh, okay. It's only the second quarter.
And he just
and now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little
rattled already.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. On 4th down, here comes a Steeler punt, Jordan Berry to kick it away. JoJo Natson back deep for the Rams. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
What kind of punt is that?
Pulled in at the 24. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Check 99. Hey, let's go. Go ground.
Who is Devin Brooks?
On 2nd and 9. Goff. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee.
If he on
16 yards is the pickup there at a first down.
Like
for
I just
LA.
played them because I got him in the league.
It just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah,
I'm a 49 until we stop
playing. Maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Switch. Shift. Watch the shift. Check safety. Check safety.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big 3rd down.
Oh, this touchdown, Brandon Cooks.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
On 2nd and 10, Rudolph. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air.
Oh, true to your man. Now that's
but it's
crazy.
intercepted.
That dude is standing right there.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Check how you won.
After the interception, here's Gone. They'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there at 22. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
We beat him off the ball.
He goes to the 180. I got you. 198. Watch 98. Good.
Now Gone. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline now for the PAT.
Barbecue chicken.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Barbecue chicken, dog.
Y'all got some cold out here. I ain't hit you.
That's what that nigga Shaq be saying. Barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, you got to get on the board, man.
Right now. Got to do it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me on a break earlier in the game. The energy level.
Wow. Taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 33 yards that time. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Get on the board because of that.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. Washington's got it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's 2nd down.
Ready. 30 base. Guys, game situation. Let's go. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Topper. Ready.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. Open man as streets are complete. And he's in.
Good play,
touchdown, Steelers.
He should have called him in the back. I tried to make him lay down.
As they are now on the board.
Get them toes down and lay down.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Time to hit that. Get me a turnover.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Let's go. They got green now.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Gone. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
I know you thought you had that one, so what happened?
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Zerline's kick is up and through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. And down he'll go at the 25.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync. stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That one good for 14 yards in a Steelers first.
Right in front of the man.
This quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first and 10.
Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon.
Come on, let's go.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Johnson's got it complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in cover.
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot, and if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there, and sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in by making the plays that they've made. And that just means one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. A gain there of 21 yards.
Hey, there we go.
First down, Rudolph. Setting up the screen. This is Samuels. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rudolph. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Rudolph. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. 2nd and 10, Rudolph again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler, Aaron McDonald gets the sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, they throw that nano blitz on you, man.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Rudolph looking deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
That's how you whoop the center ass.
On 4th down, Rudolph. He's going to air one out. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, and he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now gone. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
You got happy feet back there,
and now
brother.
Offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Goff throwing again. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return. But no matter, they've got the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
64, weak.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
That doesn't help indeed. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now that turnover might just about do it. Here, fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hard ball. Alert three. Hey, lift.
Gone. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Bud Dupree able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Five.
Out of the gun. Gone.
The
most curious way there to burn some clock. That was
number 48 eating your ass up. Watch that number.
All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead.
That's that ideal
backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
No, he
cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
I think that shit unblockable. Because I was max protecting too, and that shit still was getting through.
It is unblockable.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
On second and 11 now.
Oh, what the hell is he doing?
He goes down. Aaron Donald getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Rudolph now to throw.
Don't do it, Reggie.
And that is incomplete.
He was there and just couldn't
By the way,
do
I
that.
got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
You got him where you need him?
Yeah, everybody where they supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to be where they supposed to be.
Fourth, Rudolph.
Give me that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks. 37 yards, and the Rams tack on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And then the way you beat Chris, too, on offense, run the ball.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
No, you can't. You can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. That's how you be getting all them sacks with Bosa.
On the set. Yeah, Mike. I don't think you got it, son. Ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
The front
putting on the pressure, the backside being bumped.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. So third down, and defensively, the Rams have added 2 extra DBs.
Sack, not no linebacker running free, motherfucker.
Now it's Rudolph. And now here's another interception.
That's why you losing.
Picked up by John Johnson. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
You hear this nigga?
I was laughing when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
Why don't y'all just play again?
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Throwing now.
Touchdown.
And this is going to be intercepted.
They gave this nigga that interception.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
This
Talk
nigga
about
this
keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
After the interception, here's Rudolph. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw again on second down. Rudolph.
He can't get open because Ramsey on his ass.
Interception. Picked up by Mikel Roby-Coleman. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, he should have kept going, but you know. He felt confident. Hey, he felt confident. He felt confident with motherfucking. He got that win, so you know.
Tiger.
That's good.
After the interception, here's Goff. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Go like what?
He was covered by Steven Nelson.
Oh, you say where he come from? Oh, you're down him.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Goff now looking to throw. Staying on his feet. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one,
today's defense.
Yeah, I know
what I
he
mean by that is in the old days.
They just put that thing on you. That was good. Yeah, I couldn't tell you my nine. Man, but day one was a win. Yep.
He was hanging out with Achilles.
Oh no, I got him.
Come on, Reggie.
I got y'all. I got y'all.
He be hanging out with
the little young
No,
I've been playing. I'm playing baseball with some old dudes. These guys, this league is the bomb.
I did. That's what you're getting, man. Where your man Achilles at anyway?
I ain't been playing him, man, cause he just and he blows up my shit. I told him, man, when you send me a message, if I don't have it, you don't gotta send me 20 more messages filling up my shit. Yeah, you know, I may come in.
Yeah, just go to the notifications.
Yeah. I might. Yeah, you right. Yep. When I come hang out, I'ma hang out.
You get the invite, Reggie?
Y'all need to be here.
You get the invite? You ain't joined yet. Yeah, just go to the notifications. Yeah, you new to the thing. Yeah. You don't go to that. No. Yeah, don't go to the quick match. Just quit that shit.
Yeah, that's where you go to practice.
It's in the game.
Yeah. Up this magic.
No, just go to the game. Hit the join.
All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I tell my
She'll be the one right on top.
I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion.
Click that.
And it should have Black's name on it.
My son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life.
Man.
With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need
No, your hand came in yet.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now.
Yeah.
They had to walk me through everything.
He was fighting that case, took
Here, let me send it again, man. When you see it pop up this time, just hit the the middle button. When you hit the middle button this time, it'll take you straight to it. Nigga Chris left. He said, "Fuck y'all." Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. All right, there we go. Now when it pop up, just hit the middle, the PS button, then it's gonna pop up and say join. All we got, we gonna let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me.
Well, fellas, I'm gonna hit y'all tomorrow at 3 o'clock. I got work.
I'll let you.
All right, Red, Black.
All right. Man, come on, nigga. Well, here you send it to me then. Just go to play a friend. And then you'll see a list of names, and then just hit my name. That's the problem. Yeah, is the game oh, nigga, that's why we can't play. Man, you might as well go and play that game then. Or just hit pause and quit. Yeah, I'm finna send it to you again. Here, I'm gonna send it to you now. Yeah, it's all good, man. I ain't tripping. All right, there you go. Yeah, then it should pop up. Yeah, hit join. Yeah, now it should bring you to it. There we go.
I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Don't jump off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead. Is it to get rich or dead? Try.
He know what's in happen.
Snooze, I won't, I can't lose. Ready, rest or up bed. Do what you can to do, make your next move your best. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is shield. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Pepper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes.
You can play a MUT team. You can play a league. But then it's different than drafting because you got
Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. Yeah. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Go. Waiting. 54 Mike. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Hey, check 24. Tighten up.
A first carry now for Jordan Howard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
This is Howard on second down. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10.
Hey, get in now, get in now. Check. Hey, switch gears. 54's Mike. Check. Watch.
They run with Howard, and this one goes nowhere.
Yeah, that was,
losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
That's why you
call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Yeah, he picked the wrong. He thought it was the wrong play.
Right, here we go. 180! Strip that ball. Joker. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown LA.
You can talk it square too, man.
Taking it in as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Running with Howard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down now, it's Howard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You got tape. Hey, empty.
Now Howard. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wentz under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Corey Littleton. Coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Wentz now to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. JoJo Natson back deep. Just a 30-yard punt that time. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. 180. They go play action with Gurley. Now gone.
Damn, Cooper.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, L.A. Tyler Higbee, 51 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. So many times you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone. But today's tight end, they can run after the catch, too, to score.
They're big, they're strong, but they're extremely athletic, and they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Samson Abukum. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Wentz. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
He gets it to Cooks. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Rams tack on to their advantage. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. 36.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
That's Ramsey.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Check 3.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Corey Littleton picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Bang, 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 bang. Hey, stand.
Throwing now is Wentz. Going up top. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 47. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Cut. 180. Mark 27. Here we go. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Check 31.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and
10. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Show it up. Show it up. 5. We're good.
From the gun, here's Gone. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. Past the 20. 10. 5. Touchdown, LA. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Zerline good with a PAT, and it is 28-0. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Switch. Check the backer.
Now Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. They've really been able to contain Alshon Jeffrey. That catch a rare exception in this game.
And that's a feather in their cap because he's such a tone setter for his team on offense that they try and get him the ball early. And, of course, look up.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 13.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
What?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
Gurley with a little bit of an opening there as he's able to get 5 on 1st down. Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another carry now for Gurley. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Cut! Black 20!
Check 53. Ready? SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS.
Turbo, set!
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. He's got it at the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 44 yards. And Woods has it complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by John Johnson. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Goff. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
You can see it yet. They say you can see it yet, nigga.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Because I think the Eagles only got like 3 formations.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
Is you in D.C. or is you in New York?
Not. White 20. Mike 47.
No, I feel that.
Watch the slant.
Goff going to throw it. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Brandon Graham able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Yeah. Basically, that's all that is. Nigga ain't gonna
the job
be
becomes
out
twice as
like
difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Gone.
That's what it's, I saw this thing.
And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Bounce this shit, but it's like, you don't have to duck out. You don't have to duck out because that nigga gonna shoot you down hella so fast. In fact.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
I think I'm going to have to get that.
Out of the gun. Gone. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back into 32. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
Lie, bro. I'm
exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
This nigga wasn't even doing shit.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw, gone. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. That's how you Charles. You play to the final whistle, I get that. But there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the argument, I get it on the other side.
I had Dragonfly. That was just because the motherfucking